Good afternoon, my loves. Good afternoon. I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I hope you all are, wherever you are, enjoying this beautiful, beautiful weather. Look at that sky. Just look. Barely a breeze it's perfect out here. It's like 70 degrees out. But what I wanted to talk to y'all about today is something very serious. First of all, I don't mean to offend, but I gotta thank God that I am sitting here today, this day, this hour, because let me just say this. If you feel like something is wrong in your body, do not hesitate. Go get it checked out immediately. And I mean immediately. So here's my little testimonial. This is what this is today. Past few months, I have not been feeling myself. And I can admit that, just your girl was feeling kind of off. Just something was not right. Just my speech was starting to slur. I was getting just crazy brain fog. I couldn't enunciate words. I was losing my balance and really, really hurting myself from the falls. I get tremors because I have neuropathy. But even my kids were saying that the tremors had gotten worse. To the point where, when I say I was dropping everything, baby, I was dropping everything I picked up. Well, Sunday morning, I can admit, I was feeling off. It was something just not right. It wasn't right in my spirit. It wasn't right in my body. And I should have listened to me. I should have listened to my body. Because nobody knows your body like you do. Can't nobody else tell you about your body like you can. Well, I'm not getting graphic or anything, but I fell off of the toilet and hit my head on the side of the tub. I was so weak, I couldn't even lift myself up off the floor. I couldn't even lift myself up, y'all. I lay there stuck between the toilet and the tub for 3 hours because I didn't have enough strength to yell and ask for help. So after a while, I heard one of my kids kind of puttering around, and I yelled out as loud as I could, "Help, help." And thank God my son heard me, and he came and he helped his mama up off of the floor and then guided me back to my bed. I don't believe I blacked out or anything like that, thank God. So the day went on, and later that evening I cooked dinner. And after I was done cooking, I went and sat on the couch, and I didn't think nothing else. I took a couple of bites of my food and I went to sleep. Next thing I know, my children are in my face yelling, "Mom, where's your blood sugar monitor? Mom, do you take insulin? How many fingers do I got up? Mom, listen." And I'm looking and I'm like, what the hell do y'all want? Why are y'all in my face yelling? What? And my son's like, "I'm calling the rescue squad right now." And I'm like, "For what? What are you I couldn't understand it. I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know what it was. Apparently, I was doing something in my sleep and it bothered my children. But I thank God that whatever it was, my children understood the mission. They called the rescue squad about 10 o'clock that night, Sunday night. They came here. They tried to check my blood sugar. Even on the ambulance's blood sugar meter, it didn't even register. It just said high, high, high. So my son decided he was going to drive me to the hospital. The paramedics had called ahead and gave them the information, and I'm still just as confused as hell. And I'm mad because my son wouldn't give my cigarettes. When we got there to the hospital, they were already prepared for me. My son checked me in. We went around to go sit down, and before he could sit in the chair, they were calling my name back. They took me back into a room, and I don't remember it all. My son said it was like 6 or 7 doctors in there with me. I didn't know what was going on. I was just as confused. And finally, they came in and told me that my blood sugars, if you know anything about blood sugars, normal range is 60 to 110. Just remember that. 60 to 110. My blood sugar was over 1,000. 1,000. I literally should be dead right now. The only reason I'm still here, other than my children, is 2 words. But God. But God. Y'all, when I found that out, all I could do was cry because it was so eerie, because it was so reminiscent of what happened with my mama. I ended up on the ICU floor, same floor that she ended up on when we first took her to the hospital, when she was in that coma. I cried a lot while I was there. I prayed. I worried. I cried some more and I prayed some more. And I told myself, I don't want to die yet. I don't. I do not want to die yet. There's too much I need to teach my kids. There's too much I want to see. Too much I want to do. So I understand now that my mission is to not only work on me and my health, but to spread the word, to encourage others to take care of themselves, to make sure that you get yourself checked up, and that anything that you feel is wrong with you, go. Don't hesitate. Don't let somebody tell you, oh, you a hypochondriac and this. It don't matter. Go. Go get checked out. Because see, baby, I'm telling you, when I say that was a shock to the system, that was a serious shock to my system. Now, my blood sugars, I ended up spending 4 days there. And I'm home now, praise God. And I was talking to my co-host for the Hood Table. And I said, you know what? I was rolled into that ICU the same way my mama was. My mama was rolled out of there. But God allowed for me to walk out on my own 2 feet under my own power that He entrusted me with. Baby, I'm on a mission to spread the word that there are times we pour so much into others. We pour it into our husbands and wives. We pour it into our kids. We pour it into our nieces and nephews and sisters and brothers and parents and grandparents until there's nothing left for you. There's nothing left for you. But we need to learn how to pour it into ourselves too. We have to. Because if you don't have nothing to pour into yourself, how can you help anybody else? So, you know me, I'm not usually on here very long, but I had to spread the word. I had to testify. I had to share the news. Baby, but God. But God. And here's what's even scarier for me is that we had a death in the family, and my daughter and I were going to drive to Texas. I was going to drive. She was just going to go with me. We would have been on the road by ourselves. Anything could have happened while we were driving. Anything could have happened while I had my baby sitting next to me in that car. That is a sobering thought. People, we need to start taking care of ourselves. SOS, save ourselves. Now, you know how I always end the show, my little commentaries. It's a beautiful day out here. It's time to spread some love. Spread it to others, and especially to those who we think don't deserve it, but probably need it the most. God bless you, and Diva loves you. Bye.